Hello, friends. I am at the park today, and it feels really good. Oh my gosh. This is a new park that I've never known existed, and I'm just so excited to be out in nature again. I've missed this so much. It is a bit chilly today though. It's windy. The sun is gorgeous though. Oh my goodness, I just laid down. I was like, I want to just sunbathe. But my hands got so cold. I had to come back to the car. Yeah. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are enjoying today. Hopefully getting out in nature, getting some fresh air. Or just chilling inside, being in your own energy, being at peace. I wish all of you peace at this time in particular. I'm hearing from Spirit this is a transitional time for the collective, which brings in new energy, brings in peaceful energy, but also will have that conflicting energy, that opposing energy, trying to come up against this new energy being welcomed into our beings. So, Spirit is saying that time away for ourselves right now, time to cultivate, maintain our peace right now, is very essential. Spirit, if you'll please join me in this reading for the collective today. What does the collective need to hear? What energy are we embodying at this time? What are we working towards? What are we working on? Ooh, okay, we got two. Queen of Wands. This is the energy we are embodying during this time. This is an energy of standing in our power. This is knowing our worth. This is being very in tune with our senses, being very in tune with our intuition at this time, and our connection to the divine. This is also working towards our passion, working towards our life purpose. This is also a very abundant time. We can see with the gold, the yellow robe that she is wearing. We are sitting in an energy of abundance, I'm hearing from Spirit. We have cracked the code. We understand how to maintain this abundance, how to make this abundant lifestyle part of our being, part of our daily life, part of our walk. We're also very in touch with animals at this time, particularly cats, and the spiritual connection that the two of us share. I'm also hearing that if you have cats or you are around cats, they are serving to protect you at this time. They are radiating a very protective energy, a very I'm hearing authoritative energy. So they are sitting in their power just as you are sitting in your power. It's a mirror, Spirit says. They are mirroring the energy that you are in at this time. I'm also seeing with the red that we're very grounded. And we are welcoming in a new season of wealth, of growth, of abundance. Aww! We're also embodying the Queen of Cups energy. This is beautiful. I'm so glad to get this because I've been feeling this within myself and the collective lately. Is just feeling like our connection to the divine is so close, that we are functioning as one, that our levels of empathy, our levels of love, our ability to love is heightened at this time. And really and truly, this is driven by this particular phase of our life and entering this new beginning, this new chapter. Because we are taking time away from the world. We are taking time to ourselves to sit and stay in our own energy, which is allowing us to embody this Queen of Cups energy. It starts from within, Spirit says. It starts from our connection to the divine, which we are able to gain more closeness with in solitude. This promotes our self-love, our self-care, our divine energy towards ourselves. Then we can share this out into the world with those who match that same vibration. And those who match that same vibration only, Spirit says, is who we should focus on or actually interact with and exchange energy with. Spirit says you will know, because they will either be inspired, in awe of this Queen of Cups energy and the Queen of Wands energy you're sitting in, or they will feel triggered by it. They will feel even threatened by it. Spirit says this is not a reflection of yourself. Do not take their energy upon yourself. Spirit says this is a reflection of them and their own growth, and the misalignment between you and those energies. Spirit says you can still portray this love to them. You can still lead by example and show them the divine's love, but you don't have to have energy exchanges with them. They will feel this love, this warmth radiating from your being from miles away. I'm hearing that the collective's energy is extremely powerful and potent at this time. Love is the highest vibration of the universe. The universe. This is a very powerful time in the collective. And it's beautiful to see that the collective energy is aligning with that beautiful love energy at this time. Spirit, what else is the collective going through? We're working through this heartbreak energy. We're working through the betrayals. We're understanding all of the loss in our life and why it was necessary, why it happened, what lessons it taught us, and how it has enabled our hearts to grow in the end. How no matter how many times our hearts were broken, we mended that, we healed that because we're healers. We overcame that hurt, we overcame that pain, the backstabbing, the betrayal, the abandonment. We are healing these wounds within our being at this time. This is for ourselves and our future, and the future of humanity. Not everyone has the ability to do this. Many, I'm hearing, stay stuck in this heartbreak energy, stay stuck in this painful, wounded energy with their I'm really getting a vivid image of this and how this truly looks in detail in the physical realm of people's hearts pouring out, not to get too gruesome, but just like literally the blood pouring out of their heart. An open wound, I'm hearing. That is not an easy thing to mend. This is only able to be mended through the divine. That is why it's a very touchy subject. It's a very vulnerable place to be, this Three of Swords energy. It is, I'm feeling a very emotional energy tapping into the energy of the world and, hold on one second. How many people, the mass amounts of people that are still carrying this wounded energy day to day, when they go to the grocery store, when they go to and from places, they're carrying this hurt, just broken, messy energy, right? And a lot of people try and compensate for that. They try and hide that. They don't want to seem broken because that then makes them feel weak. That makes them feel vulnerable. And in this world, in the Matrix, it's not accepted. Weakness is not accepted. So they get in a survival mode. So I'm hearing at this time, the collective is really analyzing their own hurt and healing even just the teeny tiny bits, the teeny tiny fragments that still need healing of their heart. And integrating this into their being, into their new version of themselves. This healed energy. Yeah. I'm hearing that we're leveling up from the Page of Wands energies being in our lives. We're attracting in more sustainable energies, more mature energies. We are healing this karma, this karmic energy, this using flighty energy, using fake energy, energy of the Matrix to cover up what we've been through, the past, those hurts and pains. And as we heal that within ourselves, and I'm hearing too that some of this has gone unnoticed because the collective has been through a massive amount of hurt throughout their lives. So we have done a tremendous amount of healing, but even with the intense, I'm hearing, healing that we've done, there are still small, teeny tiny particles left over that need addressing. We have conquered the majority of the hurt. We've healed the majority of the pain. But there was so much, and this healing happened so quickly in order for our beings to survive, in order for us to get back in that high vibrational energy, that we weren't able to heal every teeny tiny aspect. I hope this is making sense. So this is the time where Spirit is highlighting that to us. And this can be shown through other people. So when we're completely alone, when we're completely with ourselves, we may feel amazing. We may feel so good. We may feel so healed. We may feel so in touch with the divine, with our high vibrational energy, with love, abundance. And then someone enters our reality that shakes that foundation a little bit, that is not giving off, that they're not mirroring exactly that same energy. They're in a lower vibrational state. And that triggers us in a sense. It pulls us down in a sense. Spirit is bringing these people in, or we are aligning with these people still because of those teeny tiny fragments that still need healing. Spirit is working with us, showing us this through these people we're aligning with, people, places, and things, so that we can grow even further, so that we can strengthen our being even further, so that we can align even more with our soul selves, our soul being. I'm also hearing the energy of chaos, chaotic energy, entering our reality, is showing where we still have areas to grow in our own peace, in making that our normal, in making that our standard, in making that a habit. Spirit says all of this is necessary in order to sustain this energy within ourselves and within the collective being, within New Earth. Yeah. It's helping us to heal more. It's helping to show us the areas of our lives that still need healing work. That is why Spirit is, in a sense, allowing for this conflicting energy, this opposing energy, to still be within the collective, to still reside in our realities at this time. it may be a bit confusing because of all the healing work we've done and because of the high vibration that we are standing in and working to make a permanent energy within our vessel continuously, a way of life, our walk. It may be a little confusing as to why we are still somewhat in this conflict energy, somewhat still in the energy of people wanting to battle. Spirit says this is also a test of how much healing work we've done. This is a confirmation of all the healing work we've done. This is to show us when we defeat this conflict energy, how healed we really are, how confident we really can be in our own healing and in this new version of ourselves that we have embodied in this new beginning, in this new chapter of our life. This, I'm also hearing, because I had a confirmation, is a test, of how in our own lane we are, how unbothered we truly are to others' energies, to low vibrational energies, that we are at such a high vibration that lower vibrational energies do not faze us. They can't rock our boat. Even as much as they want to, they can't. I'm hearing that this is what proves that we are true leaders in this realm at this time. Spirit has placed us here to be leaders in awakening the planet. That is why we bring attention to ourselves. That is why we attract these lower vibrational energies. But this is proving that they no longer have any weight. They no longer hold any weight. They no longer have any control over us. Therefore, with the way that power dynamics work, we have control over them. And this is for good, right? Because it's higher vibrational energy being sent into this realm. So Spirit is saying, hold firm. Do not lose faith. Do not lose growth. Understand why these things are happening. Don't lose sight of who you are. In the grand scheme of things, in the divine plan. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know, please? Yeah, this is essential in bringing in our peace, in truly entering this phase of rest within our lives and bringing this about into the world as a whole. Every human wants this energy so bad. Every single human, no matter who they are, no matter what they may say. They want this so bad. Are they going to make themselves look like they do? No. No, they're going to snap back into the matrix. They're going to snap back into their egos. They're going to say, no, I don't need that. What? Peace, rest? No. I'm happy just where I am. I'm happy in this chaos. But they aren't. They get defensive because they want to be here. Spirit says, be thankful that we are here, that we actually put in the work to get here, to do the necessary things, to hold the power, to be leaders in this, in welcoming this into the 3D. Spirit says this is not an easy task. Spirit says this is why we in particular have been chosen. Spirit says to take time away from the world every day, even multiple times throughout the day. Make it a habit, make it a routine, make it a way of living, to be in our own energy, to be away from all of the energy of the world, to reestablish our connection with ourselves and reestablish our knowing of who we are in the grand scheme of things. Spirit has set us apart for a reason. People see this and they will try to hide our awareness of who we are from us, because they feel that that may give them more power. Taking power away from others, taking awareness away from others, gives them more power, because they don't, that's the only way that they know how to do it, right? We must work against this energy, Spirit says. We must stay in our peace. We must reside in our restful state. I'm also hearing to constantly keep a mindful attention to our breath, to the steadiness of our being, to how much our soul is dwelling within our vessel, how much that connection is, how strong that connection is. We must aim to have as much of our soul residing in our vessel as possible, I'm hearing. For this is how we live in our highest vibrational state. We must aim to do this not just for ourselves, but to be an example for others of how others can embody their soul in this realm. How others can escape the matrix, how others can awaken and bring their connection to the divine. Out into the world in a safe and comfortable way, I'm hearing, in a safe and permanent way, a safe and maintained way. I got like a giant group that came out here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing that this is part of our divine purpose, is to help others to embody their soul being. This is how we will receive our abundance, is working for the divine plan. This is how we will get out of the cold, is by bringing other souls out of the cold. Showing others a way to this abundance, to this beautiful warmth, this getaway, this sanctuary. This retreat, this place of recovery. How they too can escape the matrix and escape the money-chasing game of life. How they too can cultivate this abundance. And have it effortlessly flowing to them continuously, limitlessly. To change everyone's idea of what abundance is. It is not of the material realm, it is of the spiritual realm. When we change our thinking towards that, the way we attract abundance changes. We let go of that lack mentality. We understand that we already hold that abundance within us. We already hold the power to attract that abundance at any time. It's all within us. It's all within our way of thinking. This is rebalancing the entire planet. This is bringing justice to the planet. This is realigning the 3D and 5D realms, reconnecting the 3D with the divine. And Spirit says the collective will receive a rebalancing of abundance from this. Because we've put in the hard work. This is a different type of work, Spirit says. This is not you go to your 9 to 5 and pump out work just to get that money, being a robot. This is not that type of work. This is planting seeds. This is investing in what truly matters. This is doing the hard work, doing the work that requires patience, which not everyone does. It's the path less traveled. It's not immediate gain, but that is the test. That is the challenge at hand. You can either take the immediate gain, take that immediate success that looks very shiny and is right in front of you and is screaming loudly, or you can invest in the long-term gain. You will not see immediate reward from that. And that requires patience. That requires faith. That requires trust in the divine. Attributes that not every being has. This realization takes lifetimes, I'm hearing, to realize. The collective is full of old souls who understand how to work. They understand the key to abundance. That it's not just about making money. It's not just about that immediate reward. Because that immediate reward does not sustain itself, I'm hearing. It comes and goes, just like that. An example of this I'm hearing is living paycheck to paycheck, or living on benefits and using that income to go to the arcade, to gamble, to go to the gas station and get candy and chips and drinks. I've lived both lifestyles, and I can genuinely tell you that the lifestyle I just mentioned is very fleeting. It's here today, gone tomorrow. You will forget what tomorrow had. You will forget everything you bought on that gas station receipt. Yes, it's fun in the moment. Yes, it is fueling to your ego. It's a quick fix, right? But it does not maintain itself. It does not sustain itself. Money comes and goes so quickly when you're in that energy. And it's a trap. It's a cycle. It is so difficult to escape from without putting in this work, without truly working for the divine, I'm hearing. You can either work for the matrix or you can work for the divine. This is putting in that work for the divine. Spirit says it does not go unnoticed. They see every single tear we've shed. They see every single drop of sweat we have had. They see every single action we've taken, every single sorry, my words are failing me a little bit. Every single ounce of hard work we've put in, essentially. Every single bat of that hammer. Has not gone unnoticed. In the Matrix, it does go unnoticed. You will work for a machine, right? As a robot. All of that work completely taken for granted. not just by the company, but by the world, by the matrix. The divine says that the collective is way bigger than that, way more honored than that. They are set apart from that. Spirit does not want that kind of lifestyle for the collective. And they want to use the collective to help promote a different way of living to the world, living through the divine, working for the divine. Yes, it requires patience. Yes, it requires faith, but the outcome will be unimaginably greater than anything the Matrix could try and deceive us, I'm hearing, elude us into thinking is a gain, is a reward. It's all a trap. You'll get to that next level, right? You'll get to that place where you make just a little bit more money, just a little bit more money, it just keeps going. You will never be satisfied because there are always things that the Matrix will try and feed you to want even more and even more and even more, right? It is designed to where you will never be satisfied. Spirit is offering us an abundance that is not of this world. It is not a temporary abundance. It is a long-term abundance. It lasts lifetimes. It is an inheritance, I'm hearing. It knows no bounds. It knows no limitations. It knows no lack. It is not a trap, Spirit says. It is an opportunity. It is an invitation, I'm hearing, to walk side by side with the divine. Not to sell your soul away to a corporation where you're just a number, for example. It is a gift. It is a relationship. It is a new life. It is a completely new world gifted to each and every one of us in this world, in this broken, corrupt world. Wow. Sorry, I just needed a minute. It's a lot. Like, I know I went on about that for a very long time, and Spirit is saying that's because it has taken us a long time to reach this level of growth within the collective. But Spirit says that is a reflection of the reward we will be receiving. It's like, the greater work you put in, the more energy you invest, the more time you invest, the more all of that is seen and is shown to reflect your character. Therefore, it is going to be reflected in the reward that you receive from doing that. I hope that makes sense. Spirit says no more juggling. No more juggling responsibility. No more juggling surviving. Spirit is calming the seas. Spirit is bringing all of this back into balance. We also have like an infinity symbol there. This is for eternity. This is for infinity. Again, it's an inheritance. It lasts lifetimes. Yes, this is coming in. Guys, this is coming in currently. This is coming in right now. The chariot is moving. The person on this card's face looks very proud, very humble of their success, and ready to welcome it in, ready to drive this ship, ready to lead this brigade, this parade I'm hearing. Ready to be a leader in the healing of the planet. We are coming into a time where we will be completely emotionally satisfied and fulfilled. Our soul will be fulfilled. Our being will feel at peace 24/7. There is no greater gift than this, I'm hearing. We're moving to calmer waters, guys. Spirit, the divine, is leading this ship to the harbor. Yeah, we've been through a lot. All these swords here. We picked up each and every one of those swords. They did not go unnoticed. They have made us who we are. They have grown and developed us into the being that we are today. Spirit says, do not be ashamed of the pain. Do not be ashamed of your past. Do not let that take any power away from you, but instead do the opposite and fuel you with power and a knowing of where you've come from and where you are going. Use the swords instead of to hurt you, to protect you. How they're shielding the mom and child. Use what you have learned from these battles to protect you on your travel home, on your travel back to the divine, back to yourself, back to your soul. Wow, that's just gorgeous. Let's see what's on the back of the deck. Ah! We have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, the Nine of Cups leading to the Ten of Cups, the complete emotional satisfaction, fulfillment in life. This is it, guys. This is the end goal. This is the happy family life. This is the this is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, I'm hearing. But it's better than any gold you could imagine. It is true fulfillment. It is true love. It is true sustaining abundance for lifetimes to come. This is a wealth that will then serve as an inheritance for those who come from you, from your family. The work that the collective has put in has developed a foundation and a legacy, I'm hearing, for their family. Now, Spirit is gifting us with the time, the energy, the place, the resources to enjoy this beautiful legacy, this beautiful kingdom, this beautiful farm, this beautiful garden, sanctuary that we are being gifted for all of our work, for all of our efforts, for all of the healing we have done for this planet, for all of the transmutation of energy, for bringing the high vibration back to the planet. Spirit is so proud of us. Spirit says we fully and completely deserve this, and they are honored to be gifting it to us. What a beautiful card to end on! Okay. So, yeah. What a beautiful time, guys. I hope you are as excited as I am to have finally reached this finale in our journey of life, in our life story. It is truly exciting, and it is a time to share this excitement with others, with those who have also done the work, who are also receiving this beautiful gift from the divine. Spirit says, prepare to align with those beings, because it can feel lonely sometimes on our individual journeys. We aren't surrounded with a bunch of other souls like ourselves, because frankly, there aren't many souls like ourselves, and it would not be efficient or successful to group a bunch of high vibrational souls together. I mean, that'd be like a utopia, right? For those beings, but then we aren't helping to heal the rest of the planet. So Spirit says that it is time to meet those that you have been working in unison with, but have not met in the 3D realm yet. Spirit says that that is absolutely gorgeous. That just way of how the universe works. And that us as souls, as energy, are able to do that, are able to collaborate in that way without ever meeting face to face here in this realm. That is how much power the collective holds. That's how high vibrational we truly are. Spirit says we have done enough of the necessary work to bring enough of that high vibrational energy into this realm that we are now at a place where we get to reap the rewards and meet those that we have been working with this entire time. That is our gift. To sit back and revel, admire the beautiful work that the divine has done through us, and to share this joy with those who have done the work as well. Our partners in this journey, our partners in this divinely led plan to rebalance the earth. Thank you guys for joining me. This was a beautiful reading, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next reading, Soul Family. Love you so much. Bye.